you guys want these pipes to be singing, let me know. I can sing you a melodic melody. I got you, babies. On the internet. This is one of the most innocent people I've probably ever seen online. Never heard of them before. And it was taken by a disgusting, deplorable person. You may be going through things that you never should be going through as a child, and that is not fair to you. But it does not give you the right to feel like you're owed anything, because you're not. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. If you know me, you know who I am. My name is TreyFab. I'm a React content creator. I like to react to different things, whether it be YouTube nonsense or different basketball creators in general. So if you like brain rot, I'm the guy for you. If you like basketball insight, I'm the guy for you. That being said, today we're going to be reacting to the YouTuber assassinated by her own biggest fan, by SunnyV2. Let's get this shit cracking, shall we?
On the 10th of June 2016, Christina Grimmie offered a hug to her most obsessed fan. She was pronounced dead less than an hour later. She'd begun on YouTube roughly 7 years beforehand, initially uploading covers of popular songs.
Hi, I'm gonna sing Party in the USA.
And after only 3 videos, Christina went viral. She gained 892,000 views by
Damn. 3 videos and blew up. That shit is crazy. Impressive. If I could sing, I'd sing for you guys. You guys want me to sing for you? I'll let these pipes route, bro. If you guys want these pipes to be singing, let me know. I can sing you a melodic melody. I got you, babies.
Covering Miley Cyrus, alongside her brother Marcus, who'd become a key figure. In Get to Know Christina Grimmie Part 2, she'd state, "My brother honestly is a really big influence on me. He's a year older than me and we're like best friends.
We always got along. There's never been really a time when we were like sibling rivalries ever."
They'd therefore begin making videos together.
I love my brother, who's also filming.
And after only a year of uploads, Christina was one of the top 50 most subscribed channels.
Hey guys, I recently reached a whopping 500,000 subscribers.
With her newly found fame, Christina made a huge announcement.
Don't forget to tune into The Ellen Show today. I'm gonna be singing me and Tyler Ward's rendition of How to Love,
which made her even more popular.
Our next guest has been hailed as the queen of YouTube. With over 200 million views, she is the most popular unsigned artist on YouTube.
But despite also releasing her very first album, Christina's life still had its problems. She'd become so famous she had to leave her school, while trolls made Twitter accounts under Christina's name before making arrogant tweets.
Even a couple of my really close friends, they've just told me, all your fans like hate you now because you're being really cocky and rude. And I was like, but that's not me.
Yet in reality, she was the total opposite. She'd state, "I hate when people have big egos. I try to stay as grounded as I possibly can. I don't consider myself a famous person, so I..."
See, this is a genuine ass person. Damn, this is actually sad. Because it's about to get into dark territory as far as, he's gonna bring up, sadly, her passing, like it's literally assassinated. Like, damn, this is just gonna get dark. I truly don't... It's so crazy how, and I'm not saying that creators like Jack Doherty, Vitaly, any of these guys should be assassinated, okay? I'm just saying if Obama has an extra, you know, airstrike hanging around, maybe he just... But I'm joking. I'm joking. For all legal purposes, I'm joking, okay? But in all seriousness, it's kind of crazy how people like this, who bring like genuine happiness to people's lives, kind of get snapped out quickly. It's just sad to even think about. We think about this like with really big people, such as someone like a Martin Luther King, right? Or someone like even a Tupac Shakur, or someone like a Kobe Bryant. It's crazy how they get just snubbed from us, taken from us, and we don't get to see them anymore. They're gone. And it's depressing to even think about that. But then we have like the most disgusting, terrible human beings that still walk this earth happy as can be. It's just sad. It's just sad to think about. And again, I know I was making a joke there earlier. I ain't trying to get in no damn trouble. But in all seriousness, it is something to really think about. Like, damn, why is it that like the most terrible, disgusting people end up getting the most amount of fame, while people like this end up leaving us way too early?
I kinda just do my thing, and my fans love it, and that's what makes me happy. Christina's humble nature was noticed by Selena Gomez, who reached out to start a friendship.
And there's Selena Gomez right there.
Oh my gosh, hi.
There's Selena.
That shit's crazy. She was friends with Selena Gomez. Justin Bieber's jealous as hell right now.
and invite Christina on her very first tour.
Her name is Christina Grimmie, and we found her on YouTube. We got to see her video, and now she's part of our team, and she's part of our family.
After every stop, Christina did a meet and greet, giving her fans the chance to meet her and her brother. This turned out to be one of her favorite parts.
My favorite part, though, of tour has been meeting everyone from all these different countries.
Subsequently trying to meet fans at every single show.
And I loved meeting everyone, all the fans. They were so great.
The number of which had
Oh my god, she's so sweet. This is such a sweet person. I laugh when I try to make myself not cry. Like, just gonna make me tear up. What the fuck is this? Why? This is so sad. Oh my god. This seems like just like a genuine sweet person. Like, there's not a single bad bone in her body. She's as innocent as anyone could be. She just happened to have a camera in front of her. That shit is crazy.
grown to over 3 million. She'd also appeared in different ads, placed 3rd overall on the Voice TV show, and was selling thousands of concert tickets, the next of which was scheduled at the Plaza Live in Orlando, Florida. She'd promote the event by tweeting, "Orlando, come out to the show tonight at the Plaza Live. Starts at 7:30, hyping up the concert like she'd do with any other."
We're in Orlando today. Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida. We are at the Plaza Live. Please come out.
The show commenced with her brother on guitar, which when combined with Christina's singing, got the crowd so hyped she took the time to thank them.
You guys are awesome! Oh my goodness!
Everybody was delighted to see Christina live, except for a guy in the back who barely moved a muscle. He wore a black cap and flannelette shirt, and had purchased a ticket under Kevin James Leubel. He'd grown up 2 hours away in St. Petersburg, Florida, in what was described as a semi-abusive household. Kevin told him his mother beat him with a frying pan, threw dishes at him, and broke his brother's arm. His mother then passed away when he was only 21, after which his father began dating someone new, although over a 2-year span, police were called 6 times about fights between the two, often involving alcohol and violence. He worked a part-time job at Best Buy, but Kevin was awkward with people. Managers moved him around to different departments over the 8 years he worked there, settling on him working on computers for the Geek Squad to reduce his interaction with customers, and Kevin's personal life wasn't any different. He dropped out of college, covered his windows with tinfoil, and spent all day every day playing World of Warcraft. But Kevin wasn't the only one who liked to play games.
We did a lot of gaming on this tour, as you can see. We got the Wii U set up, we got Martha, our little mascot.
So she plays video games, and I'm trying to like understand before SunnyV2 kind of points out a motive. I'm trying to like connect it myself. Like, okay, so she plays video games so that this guy gets the right to just take her life. I don't understand. Like, let's get to his motive, because I am so curious on what he feels is his excuse for the deplorable act he goes on to commit. It makes absolutely no sense. You took someone who had, let's just be honest, probably one of the most beautiful souls that you're ever going to find on the internet. This is one of the most innocent people I've probably ever seen online. Never heard of them before. And it was taken by a disgusting, deplorable person. It's just sad to even see.
Christina never stopped talking about her love for gaming.
You name it, I play it.
With her channel's initial name being Zelda X Love 64. In case you didn't know already, I'm obsessed with Zelda, hence the name Zelda X Love 64. Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda game out there, although there are a lot.
I'm very thankful for electronics, video games, television, and the internet.
After learning about this, Kevin became obsessed. To impress Christina, he lost 50 pounds, got LASIK eye surgery, had his teeth whitened, and got hair implants to cover up his receding hairline. However, Christina didn't know that Kevin even existed, and instead fell in love with her producer Stephen Reza. On the morning of her concert, they'd share the messages shown on screen. Meanwhile, Kevin James Leubel was spotted buying weapons. He'd keep them in his jacket until the show finished, at which point Christina held her standard meet and greet.
It's just a routine meet and greet, people of all walks of life.
Feels safe, it feels like there's no need for security.
I mean, we've done this hundreds of times.
She'd stand beside this yellow barrier, being videoed by fans with her brother in the background. Christina took this final photo before being approached by Kevin James Leubel. As seen in previous videos, her natural instinct was to offer fans a hug, doing the same for Kevin before he'd shoot her point blank.
What the fuck?
Would do, she'd always just like open up her arms for a hug. That was her thing. The next thing you know, a couple shots go off.
Christina's brother tackled the shooter, who then turned the gun on himself. Police were on site within only minutes and quickly rushed Christina to hospital in critical condition. Adam Levine instantly wrote, "I'm sad, shocked, and confused. We love you so much, Grimmie. We are all praying hard you can pull through this." However, after only 35 minutes, a tragic announcement was made.
A singer on the rise to stardom is dead, and police trying to figure out why the gunman shot her at an Orlando concert.
When the media rushed to the shooter's house, they'd find a note written by his parents reading deepest sorrow for lost to the family, friends and fans of the very talented, loving Christina Grimmie. No other comments, while back at the scene of the crime, the media was asking how this wasn't prevented.
There was barely any back check. The only thing that they were looking for is for food and drinks.
They weren't looking for weapons.
They were looking for weapons. They didn't any do pat-downs or anything. They just didn't do anything. They checked the bags barely, and that's it.
In the days that followed, the plaza's former general manager came forward to state it was not publicly known that the entire management team was replaced on June 1st, just 9 days before the incident. He continued, I believe the replacements hired were completely inexperienced and ill-prepared to manage the plaza. Sadly, this tragedy occurred the very first concert managed by the new staff.
They weren't being security guards, they were just kind of standing there like having a good time. They were more concerned about like bringing water bottles in.
The incident was so unusual, it's hard to know who to blame except for Kevin himself. Fans simply focused on the singer writing, Christina, now you are on the wings of your dragon. Be at peace now, for you are now...
Sorry. Like, I'm just so confused on how this even, like... How this even goes down. Like, yes, the security. Why weren't they able to, I don't know, be security guards? You guys get paid to be security. You know how many times I get annoyed when I'm going to events and you guys want to pat me down on everything? You know, I have a rod in my leg because I got in a car accident. So I have a rod in my leg. A metal rod. Do you know how annoying it is that every single time someone waves it there and I got to explain 3 times, I had a surgery, I have a metal rod in my leg? What's down here? A metal rod. What is it? A metal rod. Do you have something in your pockets? It's a metal rod. Like, I don't... You know how annoyed I get? But you don't stop this from happening? This shit is insane. I don't understand. New crew or not. Like, you don't... No Wandy? No nothing?
Our God's angel. Your hypnotic voice fills the heavens. Selena Gomez wrote, my heart is absolutely broken. I miss you, Christina, before dedicating a show to her.
And I don't really understand how this really happened, but I would like to dedicate this next song to her.
That she wasn't able to finish as she was simply too sad. The voice added, there are no words. We lost a beautiful soul with an amazing voice. Our hearts go out to the friends, fans and family of At The Real Grimmie, while hundreds of other celebrities also offered their condolences.
I've literally been crying for 2 days straight.
Perhaps no one was more devastated than Christina's boyfriend.
The grief from that really messed me up as a man. Cursing God, had me getting into fist fights and getting blackout drunk every night. Messed my life up.
Except for maybe Christina's mother, yet
that shit, yeah. That his reaction makes sense. Like, anger being the first reaction to go to. I love my wife like crazy. I could not imagine if someone took her from me. I couldn't imagine what I'd do. God, this shit is sad. I couldn't imagine what I'd do. I couldn't imagine what I say. I couldn't imagine how I'd react. It wouldn't be pleasant. It wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be in the right headspace at all, because she is my everything. And if someone just took that away from me, I don't know. So I will say prayers to the family. That is hard, dealing with something like that so soon. For the brother to see it happen right in front of him, the boyfriend to lose his love, like, that is tough. That is tough, but I hope they're doing okay, because that shit is hard to deal with. It's hard to lose a loved one when you don't even understand why. Did we even get a motive on why this what was the motive? Like, it was roughly brought up, like some text messages or something. If he doesn't bring it up, I'm gonna go Google it here, because I don't understand what the fucking motive was. What, she plays video games, he plays video games, he fell in love with her. It says something about some text message exchange, like here. We're going to look this up. 8:32. Okay, it says like...
Love, with her producer Stephen Reza. On the morning of her concert, they'd share the messages shown on screen. Meanwhile, Kevin James Loibel was spotted...
Yeah, I am so confused. Hold on.
Love, with her producer Stephen Reza.
Okay, so... I was going to say, he looks familiar, it's not the boyfriend. So, he fell in love with her... And obviously she fell in love with him. So, okay. I understand now. He fell in love with her. He had this, let's be honest, psychotic relationship with someone he never met in his entire life He felt like he was owed her attention. He felt like he was owed her love. Never met her, don't know her, felt like he was owed her attention and her love, though. And then it turns out, you know, she's dating this guy. She makes it public. And he decides to take her life. Because that's actually my girl. Like, just so... If you are going through stuff, because there's no excuse. He may have had a broken home. He may have had a broken life. And he may have had even a broken brain. If you are going through stuff and mentally you are not okay or well, seek help. Look for help. Look for people to help you. Okay? That point blank period. Nobody owes you anything in life. It doesn't matter what type of shit you've been through. People need to understand that. You're not owed anything in this life. Life may not be fair, but that is life, okay? It may not be fair. You may be going through things that you never should be going through as a child, and that is not fair to you. But it does not give you the right to feel like you're owed anything, because you're not.
Grimmie wrote on Facebook, I found out this morning that Adam Levine personally called my mother and said he'll pay for the funeral and her plane flight. Now a friend just told me to look at the GoFundMe page and I see it is at 100k. Literally, I have no words. They held not only a funeral but a vigil as well, where one of Christina's tweets was publicly read. Sometimes God allows terrible things to happen in your life and you don't know why. This only became more true when her mother died from breast cancer 2 years later in 2018. Wholesomely, however, they're now buried side by side.
Christina touched so many lives that 7 years, almost 7 years after her passing, people still care about her. So that goes to just kind of show what kind of person she was.
Damn. That's just gonna make me tear up. I'm not even just saying that to say it. That shit's sad. That shit's sad, bro. Damn, bro. Also, if you're a man and you're watching me, one thing, it is always okay to tear up, especially at shit like this. I'm not even just saying that to say that. I am holding back a little bit, right? Because I want to make sure I talk. If I let myself go, I definitely could cry at this. And if you did cry at this, that's okay. Okay? I don't want this to be a random little pep talk about masculinity real quick. But I want any young man to be watching this to know it's okay if something is sad to tear up at it. It's fine. That is normal. And that is fine. Don't feel like it's not. Don't feel like you'll be made fun of for it. Don't. Like, this was a sad thing. This was a sad thing to hear. It was a sad thing to watch. Like, this is probably one of the most innocent people we can probably find on the internet ever. Just snubbed away by someone who's not there. And it's just crazy to see. It doesn't make sense. And it's just one of those things that make you question just why. So yeah, this was sad. This was really sad. But I'm glad I was able to learn who this person was, you know? I'm glad I was able to see the hearts that they were able to touch and see that there are creators out there that, although may not be with us anymore, sadly, were able to touch the hearts of many and show that they can be good people making good content and have good hearts. So that was good to watch. That was good to watch. Even though it was super sad, super depressing, I liked that I was able to learn about a creator like this. And, you know, hopefully, moving forward in life, we're able to just seek things like this out. Get mental help. If you're a young man watching me, get mental help. Let your emotions out. Cry. All that is fine. Talk to your friends. It doesn't matter if it's a TV show, and it doesn't matter if it's something super serious. Let it be known, and don't ever feel like you have to hold it in. That's it. Because you never, ever, ever want to be on the wrong side of a story like this. Okay? And this is no excuse to, obviously, the other guy. You guys already know how I feel about him. He's a piece of shit. This is just simply stating stuff like this should just never happen. And we should do what we can in society within our power to stop it. But with that being said, I hope you guys like my content. I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say today. If there's anything else you want me to react to, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know. But until next time, my friends, I love you. I'll see you. Have a good one. Stay safe. Be smart. Good night.